Hi, everybody. Well, apparently it's winter. Doesn't really feel like it. It's not that cold, and there's definitely no snow again. At least not yet. I will probably learn to regret those words later on. At least I would hope, because we do need more snow. Anyways, so today, it's another beautiful day in the Caribou. I'm not getting anything for solar power today, pretty much. So I'm going to have to run the generator. This is the trouble with living off grid. The goats say hi. They don't, but whatever. We're going to pretend they say hi. So today I'm working on a couple of projects. One of them, which I just finished, is actually I picked up a smallish wood chipper for the tractor, chipper shredder. Apparently it can do up to 5-inch, which is pushing it. But because I've got a lot of shrubbery and a lot of things that I have to clean up on the property, the reason why I got it was for two things. One, for the garden beds to use as a cover, especially come winter time, but also to kind of minimize the amount of mud that I have on the property and to spread this around on the different walkways and different places. So I'm really liking the way it's working so far. So that's one thing that I managed to get done today. The other thing I'm going to be doing is something for the goats, even though they are freeloading, unappreciative little creatures that only seem to whine and complain to me about wanting more and more grains, as you can hear. So anyways, one big issue that I always have out here, especially being off grid, is trying to keep water from freezing for these little guys. And it will be an issue further down the road when I have cattle or bison, whatever I end up getting. So for now, I'm experimenting with a few things. One of them is going to be hooking up this, as I drop things, this heating element, which is basically just a standard water heating element out of a regular household water heater. And this one is rated for 240 volts AC. And it is a 6,500 watt heating element. And I picked up this little bulkhead fitting as well, that I'm going to be putting all of this into the water trough. And then I'm actually hooking up two solar panels directly to it, because the solar panels don't care what they're feeding. And they can deal with the resistance. That's not the issue. So as long as you can match the resistance of the voltage and the coil to the panels, then it will work. So we're not going to put a thermostat in there. We're not going to do anything like that. And obviously, I mean, it's going to be entirely dependent upon how much solar we're getting, which I'm not getting a lot right now. But I'm going to experiment to see how well this is going to keep ice off the water. I don't think I'm going to have issues with it boiling over. So I got to figure out where I'm going to mount these panels. I was going to mount them on the side of the shelter. Hi, goat. You're not getting anything yet. Now, I'm going to wait until you guys stop whining. Then you're going to get some food. Until then, you're not getting anything. You can get pets. I will give you pets. There we go. You don't want pets? Hi, goats. Yes, I know. I know. You guys want more food. Guess what? You're going to have to wait. Stop jumping in front of me. I don't trust you with your horns. Yes. So, all right. I got to go set up for that and see if I can make that work. Hector, hi, buddy, is hanging out and babysitting our latest pack rat. Hi, pack rat. Hello. Where are you? Yeah, there you are. You're not a happy pack rat, are you? Nope. Yep, I'm still having issues with pack rats. So, luckily I have to go into town today, so I will drive him out and drop him off further down the road, and he can fend for himself. So, we'll see what... Yeah, I'm not going to kill him yet. Hector. How's your buddy? Yeah, you like your new pack rat? Okay. So originally I was just going to probably grab a couple of 2x4s and do some kind of makeshift stand for the panels. But two important things to remember. One, there's goats here, so they're going to screw with this in any possible way because they're goats. And then, of course, there's wind. So, what? You're not helping here. No. Yes, you're not being very helpful, and I have to goat-proof this. That's right. I'm proofing it against you two, especially because you two are the bigger troublemakers. So the solar panels I'm going to be using, I'll show you the specs for that in a moment, came because I got a used system for a really good price off of a friend. So it came with these rails and a mounting system. So I'm actually going to attach these to the framework of the Totes Me Goats shelter. And it'll actually add as an additional little windbreak here. And yeah, we're gonna see how well that works. So stay tuned. Once again, like with everything, this would be so much easier with two people. And probably a ladder. The ladder I could do. The second person, not so much. But let's see what we can do here. Okay. This is so not working for me. I need to improvise some way. Stand by. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And it almost looks even straight. Not really, but whatever. I'm not going to... No, let's just not do that. Okay. And the goats have to... Is it goat approved? Is it really? Are you guys happy with this? You don't even know what it is. Okay. Need to do some wiring now. Okay. There we go. So I picked up a little bulkhead fitting, which will sandwich the trough wall, and I can thread the heater into it. So, but first we have to cut a big hole. I think that'll work. So, with the water level ideally close to full, this should be below that, and hopefully generate enough heat to melt any ice that I have at least close to the surface, or at least enough so that they can break through on their own. So it's not too bad. I like that. And I was going to show you guys. So as I said, that thing is 240 volts AC and 6,500 watts. And the panels, which of course I attached them in such a way that you can't see what we've got going on over here. But to tell you, those are 315 watts each at 33 volts and 9.5 amps. So, and I'm going to connect them in series. So positive goes to negative on the panel, and then positive and negative will go into that coil. And if I was to run it through a thermostat, then I would have been... Yes, we're not using a thermostat, but thank you for pointing that out. Then I would have ran that into a thermostat so that it would control the temperature. But in this case, I don't think I have to worry about that. So If it becomes a problem, then I will deal with it. Hey, get off of, hey, psh, get off of there. Leave that alone. That's my tools. Goats. I've never done this before like this, so I don't know what to expect. Oh. We've dropped down to 4 volts DC. I don't think that's good. Okay, well, I disconnected it again just to check because I just don't want to damage the panels. But the voltage on the panels, the output seems to be fine. So that's good. I checked the voltage again once it's connected to the heating coil, and we're sitting at 5.5 now. So it's slowly going up. Maybe as the coil is starting to heat. But I don't really feel any temperature difference here. So, well, I'm not getting a lot of sunlight either, so I'm not generating a lot of amperage. So I'm not expecting a lot of heat. So we'll experiment with this a bit. In the meantime, I need to get the water jug moved over. Well, that was not too painful. Worked out rather well, all things considered. Right, goat? Okay. Now we're going to fill it up and test it. Tomorrow, I guess, maybe I'll get a little bit more sunlight. Maybe it's going to start heating, hopefully. So, yeah, we'll figure it out tomorrow. But for now, this is a good experiment overall. Why are you standing on the forks? What, do you want to go for a ride? Come on, come here. Fine, whatever. Just don't eat anything on the tractor. Anyways, so this is a good experiment for 2 reasons. One is obviously animal water, to make sure that it's working for them. And the other thing is I wanted to do this in the house as well, of setting up 2 or 3, whatever, however many panels on the side of the house, to heat up the water in the house, or at least to help it out, especially come summertime. So I really hope this works. So I will let you know at the end of the video here if tomorrow or whatever, the next day that's sunny, if this is actually producing enough power to heat up that coil. And it's possible I might need to buy a different coil with a different resistance, maybe a lower wattage. I don't know. We'll see. But after doing the math on it, these 2 panels should be a good match for the impedance of that coil. So we're going to see. And for now, there it is. Of course, now at the end of the day, I'm getting some sunlight. Well, we'll see if it does anything with the water heater. But the goats have been behaving, so we're going to feed them. Oh, and the whining. So, yes, yes, yes. Meh, meh, meh. Rah, rah, rah. Bah, bah. What? Come on, Trouble. Let's go, all of you. Go, 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 go. Stop walking in front of me. I need to see how much water we've got here. I don't want to be overfilling it. Oh, I still got lots of room. All right. And yeah, I still got lots of water in there, so that's pretty decent. Okay. So we're just so that they all get a chance to eat something. I've been doing this a little bit differently. I'm not going to feed them by hand. So we're going to feed them over here. Hey, go. There. Spread it out. Come on, guys. Get onto it. So fast. Such fast eaters. There you go. At least this way everybody gets a little bit of food. And hopefully you're not ramming each other with your horns too much. There's another pile over there that you're missing. Nope. Yeah, grass is always greener on the other side, isn't it? Yeah. The other pile is always better. Okay. There we go. Finally getting some sunlight today, but it's not going to be enough to charge up my batteries. And I highly doubt it's going to be enough to heat this thing up. So, I don't know. Find out tomorrow, hopefully. Okay. Well, it's been about -5 most of the day, so, and I've been working outside on the international truck, the 6x6 project. I just started the tractor, which started up nicely, so I'm very happy about that. The goats have been fed, and we actually got like a whole hour of direct sunshine. I know, it was great. So, hi, you've already been fed. Don't even try. What? What's going on? What's going on, you? Oh, yes. Yeah, look at you fatties. Look at how fat you are. Yes, I'm talking to you. You're fat. So are you. You guys are starting to become rounder than you are taller. Hi. Anyway, so we actually got like an hour of sunlight for first day in a few. Not enough to charge the batteries any, so I'm still going to need to run the generator. But it was a good test for this. So here's what's going on. I've got a bit of water here. So it is actually heating this up. Not a lot, but it is heating this up. I figured if we... Hi, can I help you, sir? That's what I thought. I figure if I could actually get like 4 hours of sunlight, this thing would actually thaw a fair bit. So this idea is working. Slowly, but it's working. So I could either do more panels, which is a bit of a waste of panels, but whatever. Since I'm home right now, it's not a big deal. I'll just chop the ice for them. But when I'm away, I'm hoping this will get enough sunlight that this will work. And if not, then my neighbor can always pop by. But so far it's working. But I think I would like to find a more efficient heater. So maybe a lower wattage might do the trick and won't require as much power. So this is something I'm going to be experimenting with a bit. And I've definitely got to do a little bit more research on it as well. But